Hello guys, so welcome to today's evening show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you want to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with tonight's show. All right, so people like Mark Lawrenson will be the football pundits out there, one of them. So, but we're going to talk about Odegard's role at Arsenal. Now, Lawrence in there of the opinion say make Arteta strip Odegard of the captain armband. Say they distract him. So may they come out that, may they give another player. Now, this story was put out by the Daily Express when Arsenal told to strip Martin Odegaard of captaincy after PSG defeats. Now, when you go on to read the entirety of the story, because where Mark Lawrenson, who won the European Cup with Liverpool in the 1980s, has called on Arteta to take the armband of the Norwegian playmaker following his PSG showing. Now, speaking to Paddy Power, the player turned pundit said the captain's armband should be taken away from Martin Odegaard so he can get back to focusing on his performances. We all know that he's a good player, but he's just had a 6 out of 10 season. That's this season. Now, moving on, you can say if you give Declan Rice the armband instead, you imagine that it will not affect Declan Rice's performances, especially considering that he was a captain at West Ham. So if you give it to Declan, if you give it to Odegaard, or if you give it to Rice rather, Odegaard can focus on improving his performances. Why are people saying this? And because many people, based on the way Odegaard they play against PSG, they felt he was just a patroller, patrolling all over the park, all over the field. He no really gets major impact until later on in the game when come like say PSG comes. So okay, make on take possession, PSG come play low block. That was when Odegaard rose to prominence again in that match, and it's not supposed to be so because people like Joe Neves, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz took the midfield, and this was something Babasato was saying that some of the excesses of Odegard, we know they see him because Thomas Partey they did that to sweep him up. We know they see those errors. So for me, I think we'll give a good showing in Parc des Princes, but based on say we go away from home, the fans obviously PSG get their own 12. PSG get one mad fan base. I don't forget get one nickname where they call them. Those ones they might go when they go to do boom 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 boom. You don't even hear what again. So they get their own 12 man. So expecting us to go there and dominate proceedings, get the lion's share of the ball possession, that's it. That's it. Now lie, no fear happen. Yes. Highest go for they come on our home, dominate us. If you think we will go there because Partey don't come back, no. But it sure me say Partey day, this Emirates Stadium, you wine, yes. So but let's just go. At this point now, we don't have a choice. If you listen to what Luis Enrique talk after the match, say the game is still open, anything can happen, you get. For them, it could have been better or it could have been worse. For us, the same thing. Like Arteta also said, it was just the little margins that decide how the game they go. But at this point, more just the see. Now the question becomes: do you subscribe to Mark Lawrence's point of view? Say make Arteta comot the captain armband from Odegaard. Say they distract him, make him focus on the creativity aspect of the game because it can be like say Arsenal responsibility. They much for him. May they give somebody be like a leader, original leader in Declan Rice. So we say the aura they show for a body. The guy can't check Declan Rice's last 10 games for Arsenal. Baba, now green, the guy they pull off 7.8, 8.7, 7.9. The guy they pull off mad performance. Now people bring the argument of maybe it's because Odegaard had a lengthy injury and it's still affecting him till today. But no, just the watch. Some people talk say maybe because Ben White's no day. So it affects in performances because the chemistry between Odegaard, Saka, and White cannot be unmatched to get. But no, just the watch. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What you think about Mark Lawrenson and what you have said about Odegaard. Now, away from that, so we can't see what's in Solokor come aside for Sky Sports. So Baba can talk plenty things. Now, Solokor in the of the opinion of what they happen for Arsenal training. Not even Solokor. I made a mistake with that picture. It was supposed to be Damesh Set. Get so Damesh Set being named, not Solokor. So Baba can talk say for the Arsenal training. I actually watched the video So for the training, you're going to talk about Calafiori. Say Calafiori, according to Mikel Arteta, is going to be back soon. In fact, he might be back for the match we'll go play against Bournemouth. Get so now what's about the talk. And apart from that, say for the likes of Kai Havertz, say anytime soon, like before the season go end, Kai Havertz is going to be back again. So Baba also talk about the match against PSG. Thomas Partey is training very, very well. But before PSG, we will look at Bournemouth first. So the question becomes who or what type of lineup is Arsenal going to deploy against Bournemouth? So now part of the question, because Sky Sports Football, as they play the video of the Arsenal players that they trained, Cabesoloko and Dameshet, they talk, I don't know this Cabesoloko, why don't enter my head today? So Dameshet kind of talk behind the scene on how everything be. So they said, what kind of team can we expect Mikel Arteta to play on Saturday? So Dameshet reports from Arsenal open training ahead of their match with Bournemouth. Well, the good news we say Calafiori is going to be back against Bournemouth, so maybe the match will play against PSG, it might be there. Maybe we feel need them. When we say we don't score 2-0 now, we won't call lock everywhere. We just put Calafiori, put everybody. So we'll just watch. Another thing he said is that everybody should look out for Arteta's press conference on Friday, tomorrow. So Arteta will give us real-time updates. We'll know what's going to happen with our team. Now, another story we are going to hear from Sky Sports say the Football Association has confirmed that transgender women will no longer be able to play in women's football in England from June 1. Based on say the Supreme Court for England don't talk say nothing like transgender women. Or if you are not a biological woman, you are not a biological woman. You get? If you are a biological male, you cannot say you are a woman. But I thought this is common sense. In fact, I don't even know say transgender people they play for women's sport. Like let's say the original man, they can't say I don't be man again, I don't be woman. They will can't allow you. You just be like as I did now. But they can't allow me now go to play for Arsenal. But I go to boss net every day now. You dey wine. I'm gonna see it. So I don't understand that logic. But as I saw the report from Sky Sports, I say, this kind of thing they happen for this 2025. See what allow. Well, it is what it is. That was said, don't did yet. Now, Arsenal currently announced, say tickets are still available for our penultimate Premier League home game of the 2024-2025 season against Bournemouth this Saturday. So we could buy ticket. Now, this Bournemouth game might be like the second to last. You get after this one, we'll come play the final home game. I think that's against Newcastle or thereabouts. Yes. So this one is second to last home game of the season. So as Arsenal they announced, people going to talk about social media say, let's say people don't really buy tickets. This is I know as Arsenal they announced like this, they beg people to come buy tickets. Say ticket is available, oh, come and buy yo. Because let's say people don't already board you. Everybody mind don't they for that PSG say get. In fact, for this match we play against Bournemouth, many people would prefer that we even rest everybody. Yes. But do you know what Sky Sports was saying? If we win Bournemouth and Liverpool beats Chelsea, automatically we don't qualify for next season's Champions League. Babe. So for the league table now, they go mark am. See Arsenal qualify. No matter if like we lose the remaining games again, what that means is that the person where they fifth mathematically cannot catch us in second. So now the way they do the permutations to get. But whether we go like to finish for second or finish for third or finish for fourth, it depends on how we play the remaining games. But say to secure qualification, guaranteed, you get. If we just beat Bournemouth and Liverpool turn up for their, I never know that Chelsea will do their guard of honor, but Chelsea can't lose. But you know go easy because Chelsea said they pursue the Champions League, yes, but people just watch and see how things unfold. Now Jamie Carragher come to talk say he get one Arsenal player where we say in done day better than Saliba this season. When did they talk about person who go win Arsenal player of the season? Now Carragher come to mention say for him he's going to be giving Declan Rice because Declan Rice has put in the performances that makes him deserve to be there. Like I told you, say if you look Declan Rice performances, Baba, now green. The guy they play very, very well for us this season. I'm really proud of him. In fact, I don't think anybody should be arguing because for me, if you ask me, I will easily give Declan Rice. Now, when you can look at historical data on people who say don't win player of the season for Arsenal, we say the most that Thierry Henry he won 4, obviously it's a fan favorite before Liam Brady, Tony Adams, Frank Stapleton. Maybe people don't even know that one. You get, but people know Ian Wright, there's Fabregas, Robin van Persie, there's Sanchez, Ramsey, Saka, Odegard. Those ones don't win 2-2. But Rice, Rice is man this season because that guy has a clean bill of health. He has been there from the beginning with us till now. Check him now. That's one thing we made like the guy. The guy know they go injury anyhow. Just God bless him with good health, get, and the born energy like say tomorrow no day. All right, let's bring the message from one of our sponsors, Mr. Anayo, the real estate agent, has 14 plots of land for sale at Norris Court Luxury Estate, Ohia Igbelo, in Rubber Estate at the back of airports in Abara Eche local government area of River State. So this 14 plot of land, 6 plot dates together, 4 plot dates together, 3 dates together, and 1 standalone, and it's 1.2 million per plot. So if you're interested in this pieces of property, you can call Mr. Anayo on 08032765227 or 081-193-29922. Like I said, if you're interested in this pieces of property, do give him a call. Now we're going to learn, say, for the people waiting for punditry business, Ian Wright is the highest paid football pundit. As Give Me Sports, they reveal their earnings. Now, Ian Wright per year, they earn 2.19 million. Gary Lineker, 1.3 million. Before the likes of Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher, and Alan Shearer for £450,000. This is before tax, you get. So I was really surprised. I know to say Ian Wright they earn this much because he's much loved, like the majority love him. Probably why Enya Aluko took a lot of flack for her comments, you get. Even ITV where Aluko they work with, don't come as I call the praise Ian Wright. Say, I'm gonna play 400 for women football, you be number 1, you get. Forget to tell anybody they talk, it too good die. Maybe they talk, maybe they feel sack Enya Aluko later, but that one they'll call one corner. Now, away from that. So if you dey pay attention for the CBS Golazo show, you can see where Henry they talk say it is very, very unfair. Say a team like Inter Milan go play Barcelona, they go score 3 goals away from home, and it no counts for anything. You get. So Eric on the advocates for the bringing back of the away goals rule, because it was like, how can you score 3 goals away from home and not have an advantage? Thierry has his say on the away goals rule, which was scrapped in 2021 after Inter's impressive display in Barcelona. You get. So he talks say, based on it, to say away goals rule day now, that 3 goals where they don't score away from home, Inter would say, oh yeah, more they go. But based on say don't scrap am, so that 3-3 just be like 0-0. And UEFA needed to scrap that thing because you come like some people don't like to come outside come play. You get. When they are so me person don't score them away go low. But when based on say don't scrap am, but you guys come outside come play. You get. Because nobody get any advantage. So I am in support of the scrapping. I don't know what Henry is saying, because say they no scrap now. This one go away. PSG can't score for the Emirates Stadium. You know, say we don't get in trouble. If we go there now, maybe we can't do anything. But it's all over for us. Yes. Or maybe they beat us 2-1 here now. We go there go beat them 1-0 instead of 2 aggregates. But we don't jack. Imagine that type of logic. You know, the math is not mathing to me. Yeah. So I thank God say don't scrap amount. Now away from that, so they ask Pep. Say how intake see this match way, like the semi-final matches, Arsenal PSG, Barca Inter. So Pep was so happy, you get, with the level of football, because Pep was like, both Champions League semi-final ties this week were unbelievable. Following Arsenal's defeat to the 3-3 draw, it was like, this is why people pay money to come and watch football. You get, because it's a thanks to this type of games, stadium will never ever be empty. And our business will continue to grow because this is high, exciting, entertaining football. Yes. Not people say they don't come outside. Arsenal they come outside. PSG they come outside. Barca they come outside. Inter like free flowing. Everywhere is stew. Yes. So I can just be grateful for the 2 semi-finals because both were unbelievable. Especially yesterday's game. That obviously it was a blockbuster. When you play like Barcelona play, the stadiums will never ever be empty, and we can live in that business for a long, long time. So it doesn't matter the results, how proud the people who love Barcelona are. And I think Inter proved again when we won the Champions League against the opponents who played. It's incredible. Inter, how good they defend in transitions, physicality, well organized. Zaghi is an unbelievable manager. Next Tuesday, Wednesday will be incredible. The 2 games, I think they are 4 fantastic teams and they deserve 100% to be where they are. 100, they full Pep. I really value the compliment. Now, Fabrice Hawkins will be one of the journalists that work with RMC Sports. Instead of calling the comments, they give us another update again. They first write the updates for French. So I can use Google Translate to translate them. So he was saying Ousmane Dembele was absent from team training today and is doubtful for PSG Arsenal. Although PSG they hopeful. say the guy go fit dey available. Now his level of availability, whether he go come start for that match, I don't know. You get, but there's high optimism saying go dey available. But more just watch using a normal level. Now coach go dey bobo. He say, my player go dey. I don't start it. I do many times. My player go dey. He's 100. They don't come back. But when match go start, you go see him for lineup. You get. At the same time, if you say 100 when match start, you go see him for lineup. So more just dey watch me. Nothing concern me. Whether he play no play. If you no play, I go happy. But if you still play, Baba, wetin go happen go still happen. Yeah, so I no fear anything. But see, like Ateta said, the first 20, 25, 30 minutes of the Emirates tie, PSG dominated everywhere. According to Ateta, he can't see one mistake when he do, he can't correct them. You get me? I think that mistake now restricting my Skelly from inverting to the midfield, and Ateta correct them everywhere still. We can't be like saying that we can't dominate. So that type of mistake no go do am for the second leg. Although I don't think saying go down because based on say Partey and Rice go dey to shield the back. You know, say if Partey can go get a bad game against PSG for the second leg, people will probably talk bad about her. You get, because so much emphasis, so much belief, so much trust don't they entrusted on Thomas Partey's shoulders. All that stuff, and will say as long as Partey go there, everywhere go stew. Baba, I just pray for that guy. Make him not get a bad game. Make him really display why we have this much high level of faith in him. Now what me just talk. All right, let's go to our second sponsor that is powering today's show. Now, Mobile World Associates and Co. Limited, they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So, if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. Now, the biggest news of the night is the fact that people like Mark Lawrence, who's one of the football pundits out there and a former EPL player, played for Liverpool, but back on the talk say Arteta should strip the captain armband of Odegard with immediate alacrity, because that captain armband, they make and they lose focus. Remove it, give it to Declan Rice, let Odegard focus on creativity, creating, you get. May leave leadership for people like Declan Rice, will be natural leader. What say you? What are your thoughts? Do you subscribe to this line of thoughts? Let me know in the comment section. So my dear lovers, if you're getting value for the podcast, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow us, and retweet and repost and reshare and share our content. And as this one, God bless you. So I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. It's like come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night. And on a game house. Alright guys. Ciao.